I am officially on day 62. Hopefully you can see that. Sanctuary Sunday. The Cold Plunge is sitting at 39 degrees. Just want you guys to know, 39 degrees is always cold. It never gets warm. I don't know how many times I can say it, a million times over, it never gets warm. Like you never get used to it. 39 is fucking 39 degrees. It's just cold. Nonetheless, on every Sunday we do Sanctuary Sunday, but today we're doing it with a twist. Instead of Jocko Willink, we're doing David Goggins. So I'm gonna set you guys next to the audio so y'all can hear David while I hear David. Again, 39 degrees, and we're gonna get after it because I have a coffee at 8 a.m. with a good friend of mine. So I've got to hurry up and get this done. I'm gonna set y'all over here. All right, David Goggins, let's see what you got.
You get to face a lot of young man. You got a long journey ahead of you because you're gonna find out that while your dad did a lot of to you, you're gonna have to make it on your own. Because this world we live in is tough. It's tough. It will beat you down. The world and the life that we live in is the ultimate competitor. The world's tough. The world's tough. It will try to take you out. It will find your weakness and it will just hammer you. So it's time to get back to work. Get back to work. Stop hearing yourself talk. Get off the podcast. Don't be on social media too much. Cut out all the fucking noise. Get back to the fucking mental lab. Because that's where the knowledge came from. You need to get to a point in your life where there's nothing can hurt you because you know exactly who you are. You've faced your demons. You were able to hear all your past traumas. You were able to listen to them. You're able to say, okay, now I can now talk to people about what I went through. I'm no longer embarrassed. I'm no longer ashamed. Being ashamed is one of the biggest things that kill people nowadays. In their minds, kill them from moving forward. I'm ashamed of myself. Don't ever be ashamed of anything you've done in your life. Face it, fix it, make it better. Everything I need is in my mental lab. Everything. Because I'm in constant study of myself. And I know what needs to be conquered because I'm constantly going through what I don't like, what I'm not comfortable with. I know, and only I can fix these problems because I have to face these problems.
Unchosen suffering is going to happen, right? So the only thing that you can do is have some chosen suffering to prepare for it.
It's the only thing you can do. That's the only thing you can practice for the unchosen suffering. Is that chosen suffering. Do something that sucks every day. I'm not trying to send a message of run 200 miles, be the baddest motherfucker in the world. But be tough. You better have a part about you that's tough, a part about you that can break down situations and get better. And break down situations very quickly within some trauma in your life, some devastation in your life, because it's gonna come. The devastation, the trauma is gonna come, and you can't allow that to become a Jersey barrier. It can't be a Jersey barrier. It has to be something that you can maneuver through very quickly and move forward. That takes a lot of toughness. There are a lot of people, when you die, they figure out why you died. They figure out how you died in the autopsy. But we never do live autopsy to figure out why we're dying while we are alive. And I was dying. I was living every day, but I was really dead. And so I figured it out. And once I figured it out, I was able to reborn. I was able to be reborn. You must take this knowledge that you learn from all this shit is knowledge. So I'm just trying to give people that strength to go in the archives of your life. Because While you're probably fucked up, there's probably something happened to you in your life. Go through the archives, dig it up, study it, and then use it for yourself. That's the main purpose for me right now. You need to be better here, you need to be better here, you need to overcome this, overcome that. And people need to have purpose to get up. They need purpose to perform. You need to get to a point in your life where there's nothing on the docket. There's no 5K, there's no, I'm gonna get into school to be this or that, and still perform to the highest level. Because what people don't get is one day that thing's gonna come up. And if you're not constantly performing without purpose, you're not gonna be ready when the time comes. It's this magical thing, purpose, that we're all looking for. But what's funny about it all is that we need these things to perform. But we don't take a second to realize the purpose is always there. The purpose never leaves us. Because the very purpose is you. You are always the purpose. There may be another purpose, like
no towel today. So no way to dry off other than with my shirt. It'll do. Great way to start a Sunday. I don't know about you guys. Sunday is the way I start my week. Man, that was good. You need people like David Goggins in the world. You need a certain version of your mind to have that little bit of David Goggins in it. So good. Him, Jocko. That was a good one. Today was day 62. I'm 2/3 of the way to 90 days, and I'm here to tell you, it is the same thing over and over. I can't tell you why some days your emotions are like, or your feelings, if you would even call it feelings, emotions, whatever it may be. I cannot tell you why some days you're super energetic, you're super excited, why some days you get in and it feels great, others it doesn't. I have strategically tried to go to bed early, try to wake up, have a certain routine, and at the end of the day, it's almost like you just, no matter what you try and do, you cannot control the way you are going to feel or the way you're going to interpret the morning before you get into the plunge. And it's kind of blowing my mind with no matter the routine, no matter what I do the night before, no matter what I try to do to get myself ready, the moment I step into this plunge. And here's the thing, it says 40, it's technically 39 right now. You cannot see how cold that is. On camera, on video, you cannot see how cold this really is. If you're watching this and you want to have somewhat of a slight idea, go into your shower right now, turn on the coldest shower setting, and just try to stay in that for 3 minutes. And then this is 25 degrees. Well, let's see, your shower's gonna be around 66. This is gonna be about 25 degrees colder than that. Even 4 degrees makes a difference. The difference between your house being at 72 degrees, you're warm, versus 68, you might need a light windbreaker if your house is sitting at 68 degrees. So if you want to have somewhat of a reference, go to your coldest shower, turn it on cold, or go to shower, turn it on cold. Stay in there for 3 minutes. You're probably going to be sitting there at 66 degrees. The cold is the cold. Today was a really, really good one. Just so y'all guys know, there's mornings where I do have a Jocko Willink or David Goggins in my earbuds. It doesn't always power me up the way I want. Sometimes it's just about having noise. Sometimes it's just about having noise in here, a good type of noise that keeps me from having to fight with my own mentality when I'm in the plunge. So it's not noise for the sake of noise. It's, okay, if I have another voice in my head or if I have a song going on, maybe I can get my brain and my mind to focus on that just because it's a little bit louder than my internal voice. In full transparency, it doesn't always work though. So that's something that you got to take into account, and that will bite you in the fucking ass, because there's been mornings where I've come in and I'm like, you know what, screw it, I'm putting music in. I put music in and I get in and that cold plunge is like, I'm still here, bitch. What are you gonna do? And even though you got the music, you still have to shut down that voice, because when that voice does not want to be in the plunge, when it doesn't want to deal with the suck, with the uncomfort, it's very, very loud regardless of what you've got going on. Today was day 62, tomorrow's day 63. We're in the final stretch. We're in the final stretch of getting to our finish line. Yep, that's about it. Okay. It's a great day to have a great day. I'll see you guys tomorrow.